From Jaws to Indiana Jones, Steven Spielberg has solidified himself as one of the most revered filmmakers of our generation. Here are 8 films we love from Steven Spielberg. An Ohio native, Spielberg began his directorial career in television before making his directorial film debut in 1974 with The Sugarland Express. But what quickly made him a household name was 1975's mega summer blockbuster Jaws. The thriller phenomenon follows the chaos that unfolded on a small community in a beach town off Cape Cod after a killer shark is set on the loose. The film has gone on to become a movie classic with a defining movie monster and a memorable, ominous 2-chorded Jaws theme. Another massive box office success, the Indiana Jones franchise. Beginning with 1981's Raiders of the Lost Ark, the series follows the adventures of archaeologist Indiana Jones and iconically starred Harrison Ford in the title role. The series was created by George Lucas, with Spielberg working closely with the filmmaker and directing the first 4 installments. A 5th and final Indiana Jones is currently in production and slated to be released in 2023.
Drop the guns!
In 1982, Spielberg came out with another classic for the ages, E.T. The feel-good film follows a young boy who befriends a friendly extraterrestrial, appropriately called E.T., and helps the young alien find his way back home. The film took the crown from Star Wars to become the highest-grossing film of the time before being surpassed by Spielberg's very own Jurassic Park.
I'll be right here.
After a brief career break, Spielberg came back with the 1993 sci-fi epic, which also spawned its own franchise. The film follows a paleontologist who, while visiting an amusement park on a remote island, must protect a couple of kids after a power failure causes the park's genetically engineered dinosaurs to run loose. The films became a major property for Universal and was followed by 5 sequels: The Lost World, Jurassic Park in 1997, Jurassic Park 3 in 2001, and the Jurassic World offshoot starting in 2015 that starred Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Spielberg was on a roll that year with not 1 but 2 hits on his hands, the second being 1993's Schindler's List. The film took place in German-occupied Poland during World War II and starred Liam Neeson as the title character, an industrialist who saved close to 1,000 Jewish refugees who were being persecuted by the Nazis. The project has been considered one of the greatest films ever made.
If I just...
There will be generations because of what you did.
I didn't do enough.
You did so much.
In 1998 came Saving Private Ryan. The Oscar-winning war epic follows Captain John H. Miller, played by Tom Hanks, and his team of soldiers as they search for Private James Francis Ryan, played by Matt Damon, during the Battle of Normandy in World War II.
Tell her that when you found me, I was here, and I was with the only brothers that I have left. And there's no way I was going to desert them. I think she'll understand that.
Going into the 2000s, Spielberg directed Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks in 2002's Catch Me If You Can. The cat and mouse chase film follows Frank Abagnale, played by DiCaprio, a real-life con man who has posed as everyone from a doctor to a lawyer to a pilot, and is on the run from an FBI agent, played by Hanks, who becomes obsessed with tracking him down.
How may I help you?
My name is Frank Taylor. I'm a co-pilot for Pan Am. I'd like to cash this check here, and then I'd like to take you out for a steak dinner.
The filmmaker continued to make notable films in the early to mid-2000s, such as Minority Report, The Terminal, Lincoln, and The Post. As for one of his latest notable projects, there was 2021's West Side Story. A remake of the 1961 Oscar-winning musical, the modern take tells the classic love story between Tony, played by Ansel Elgort, and Maria, played by Rachel Zegler, and how the hatred of the rival gangs of the community, the Jets and the Sharks, play a part in their forbidden romance. The remake was nominated for several awards, including a nomination for Best Director for Spielberg and a win for Best Supporting Actress Ariana DeBose.
Life can be bright in America.
If you can fight in America.
Life is alright in America.
Other standout films include Close Encounters of the Third Kind, The Color Purple, Hook, War of the Worlds, Bridge of Spies, the list goes on and on. For more on Steven Spielberg and other films we love, keep watching The Hollywood Reporter News.